Namaskaram. So today let us discuss about two important entities within us. We call this as mind. Okay. In this mind, as per yoga, we divide it into two parts. Of course, there are many parts, but two parts we are going to discuss. One part of the mind is called manas. Other part of the mind is called buddhi. So buddhi means intellect. Okay. So this manas, what is the nature of manas? The nature of manas is always to seek pleasure. Wherever enjoyment is there, the manas will say, please go and indulge yourself there. If I see a nice restaurant, if I see a nice food, manas will say, please go and eat. That is your favorite food. But buddhi will say, don't eat that. That will give you some problem. That dish is more spicy, you will get stomach pain. Who says that? Buddhi says. You would have seen for every action, these two always conversation used to happen, or the arguments used to happen. So the manas is like a child's, it has a child's character. It will not listen to anything else. It will say, no, I want to do this. It will cry. Somehow I need to do. But the buddhi, intellect, is having a parent character, which will always correct it. Actually speaking, in us, intellect should be the boss and manas should be the subordinate. The manas should always follow the instruction of buddhi. This is how it is supposed to be, because we are the only creature, the only being on this planet having this buddhi or intellect. For other creatures, the buddhi is very, very small. It's only manas. They cannot think like how we think. So we have to empower this buddhi. Let's take an example. Many people complain about life, that my life is not happening the way I want it. Life is always full of suffering. Now, why suffering? We will see this. Let us take a car. Okay. Somebody has given me a new car. Now, I have a 10-year-old kid, my son, and he wants to drive the car. And first I say, no, you should not drive. You don't know how to drive. Now he says, no, please, Appa, I'm going to drive. I want to drive. And he starts crying. Now I thought like he's crying. Why should I upset him? So I give him the car key and I'm sitting next to him. Now he starts driving the car. When he starts driving the car, what will happen? He will go and meet accident with each and every one on the road. Correct? And one more thing also, whenever he sees ice cream shop or chocolate shop or toy shop, he's going to stop the car and he's going to go get down and buy this thing. Then can I reach the destination? If you want to travel from point A to point B, now he will make a lot of accident and he will stop in between and do all those things. I simply keep quiet and I will always complain. That means the intellect will complain that life is not happening my way. Always there is a problem. Every day there is an accident. And every day something is coming because this guy is eating and he is putting everything inside. The car gets so dirty. The car is a body. When you consider the car as a body, this is the car. If this car runs as per manas, as per the kid drives my life, then my life will be miserable. There is no other way. This car, my body, should be driven by this intellect. That means this life, body, mind, everything, whatever I have, this should be guided by the intellect, buddhi. Because buddhi always says what is right, what is wrong. So if your car is there, an adult, the parent should drive the car. The parent has the license. The parent knows what is right, what is wrong, how to drive the car, how to follow the rules. So always the parent should do that. So the parent is buddhi. Buddhi should take in charge. If you see a sweet, if your favorite sweet comes, one part of the mind, that means the manas, will say, immediately pick up 2 sweets and eat. Who says this? Inside voice, the voice number 1, manas. The voice number 2 will say, don't eat the sweet. If you eat, you will get stomach ache. Or doctor said not to eat. You have diabetes, don't eat it. So these 2 arguments will go. Who will win the game? Most of the time, the manas will win, because immediate pleasure is more important to manas. That means the kid part of the mind. So that wins. When you empower the kid part, whose health is going to get spoiled? It's my health. So always the buddhi part we should empower. So we should listen to buddhi. When buddhi said don't eat sweet, we should not eat. Maybe that moment it will be a little painful, but next day you will be fine. So let's always empower Buddhi, which is a very unique tool for us, human being. If you want to evolve, either materialistically or spiritually or any other dimension, Buddhi is very, very required. If you empower your Buddhi, then only you will listen to your words. If you want to listen and follow even your words, the Buddhi is required. If Buddhi is not there, then we will go here and there, and we will gratify whatever pleasure. We go pleasure seeking, and within 30, 40 years, everything will become like bored, and people start living a miserable life. But if we follow Buddhi, then we self-restrict ourselves in certain things. Don't indulge here. This is not good for health. And you can live long, eat healthy, and you can live a much, much, much better and good quality life. So let's follow Buddhi, and let's keep this manas as low as possible, as less power as possible. Let's empower our Buddhi with the maximum limit as possible to us. Thank you. Hari Om. Namaskar.